everybody, hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to my channel. You know, all them good things. Today, I wanted to bring you a new Tribe beauty box. Now, this should be for December. It is the start of January, but you know, nonetheless, I got my box. That's all that matters. Tribe beauty box. My first one came in a box. My other two came in a bubble mailer like this. To each his own, I don't really care, I guess. Perhaps a box is better because it's easier to recycle, but anyway, Tribe Beauty Box is a beauty box that is a 100% Black-owned, female-owned brand, or at least minority-owned, if not Black-owned. And they try to highlight brands that are also either female-owned or indie, really trying to hone in on brands that you don't really know, you don't really hear about. It is $35 if you get, I believe, 3 boxes at a time. You have to kind of reorder every 3 boxes if you do that plan. If not, and you do by box, I believe it is more or closer to $40. And I believe each box is, you know, you get about $150 worth of stuff, if not more. So yeah, let's open up my December and see what we got. Now, I normally, or at least had been able to pick in the past, kind of like a palette, and there would be 2 choices. But I don't know if I missed mine this time or what it was, which is very possible, as this was kind of a hectic time. So whatever we got in here, I got. But let me see if I can fish out the card. And yes, December 2020, this is the Dreamland box. So right on top, we have Hyaluronic, oh, can I say it right? Hyaluronic, that's it. Hyaluronic Vitamin C, Lecithin, Maurice, Aqua Jojoba Oil. Age Nutri, Supreme Hyaluronic, Hyaluronic? I don't know. I want to say Hydra. Hyaluronic? Maybe I've always just heard hyaluronic or wanted that to be the word. Anyway, I digress. Anti-oxidising duo moisturizer. So let's read about this. What? Okay. I don't know about all this now, but it is saying this 50 milliliters would retail for $134. I'm gonna check and I will put that below if that's what it says on their website. But I know I do not be having $134 to be dropping on this size. On the back, it just says apply in the morning and evening after cleansing and applying your serum. It does say to try a test patch. All right, well, let's, all right, it does have a, what is that, protective seal. That I do appreciate. Oh, it's a light blue color. I don't know if the camera will pick up on that. A very fresh kind of spa scent. My skin is freshly clean. Also, do not mind the scratch on top of my skin. That was for Miko. He kind of goes on these crazy running fits across the apartment, and of course one time was running up over my face across the couch where I was laying and scratched my forehead. So that's why that is there. But it feels nice, definitely soaked in real quick, and my skin was pretty dry this morning, so yeah, there was that. Next, let's feel, we will save whatever the palette is for a little later because that's exciting to me. All right, we have a pencil of some kind, Perfect Eye pencil from Iman. Now I know Iman is a model and she has her own makeup line. So this is Iman Cosmetics Perfect Pencil in Nutbush. Oh, Nutbush City Limits. If y'all don't know, Miss Tina Turner. All right, line and define your eyes with this brown liner and achieve a softer look different from typical black eyeliner. Creamy enough for smooth, easy application without streaking and smearing. So yeah, I'm not mad at it. I will definitely use a brown liner. We can test it out. Hopefully it will go nicely with our little palette. All right, next. What do we have here? Oh, the Sola look. Okay, so Sola I know is a brand from, I feel like, I'm not sure if I actually own anything from them, but I know they've done like this, the 90210 palette. They've done a Dirty Dancing palette. They did a Grease palette, a bunch of different kind of older films. So this is the Sola Look Brenda Loves Dylan Liquid Lipstick. 90210 inspired, lightweight vegan matte lipstick, smudge proof, non-tacky long wear, deep true red. Ooh. All right. So Brenda, Dylan, Kelly. I do not know 90210. And it does look red. It looks, honestly, it looks a little deeper than a true red to me, but be interesting to see how that works out. I'm not sure. We'll just have to see what the palette looks like. So I don't know if I can be doing a deep red lip with what I think the palette is that we got now. But let's go. This is the other thing. Ooh, I love the Balm Cosmetics. I have quite a lot of their stuff. I know I used to get a lot of their little kind of travel-y size or testing size things from Ipsy. Mary Luminizer is a favorite of mine. I enjoy their Hula bronze, not Hula. Oh, what is the name of their bronzer? I'm thinking, of course, because the packaging has always been so similar to me comparatively to the Balm and Benefit. They kind of have that same almost 50-esque. That's why I thought of Hula. I cannot think of the name of the bronzer. I can think of the packaging. I can think of the little girl. She's in her little like hula skirt. I'll put the name below. But anyway, I do, and I'm very aware of the Balm. This is DownBoy Shadow / Blush. Ooh, a very pretty kind of light pinky color. And here, let me swatch. Let me see. I don't really see any luminizing kind of quality. I don't really see shimmer basically within here. But they say DownBoy Blush, this sweet pink shadow and blush features light reflecting particles for an aura of elegance without detectable shimmer. Formulated with a finely grained powder, DownBoy helps create a smooth and even texture, quick as a wink. So yeah, we'll see if kind of the illuminating happens a little bit more on the actual cheeks comparatively to me just swatching it out on my finger. And I guess when I do see it on like a fuller swatch, perhaps there is a bit more of kind of that luminosity. And then lastly, I am quite surprised I ended up getting this palette, but I am not mad about it because I had seen this online. This is the Poppi Cosmetics, and I think they maybe have one other palette out, Poppi Cosmetics. This retails for $29, and it's create a perfect bold glam look with mattes and shimmers from the Neon Drip palette. These 12 vibrant, super blendable pressed pigments will make you look hotter than ever. And it definitely is a bright looking scheme here. They are out of Calabasas, California, cruelty free. Trying to open her up. She's in some nice bubble wrap, which I always appreciate. All right, so here it is, Poppi Cosmetics Pressed Pigment Neon Drip. Ooh, wow. All right, that green is kicking. That is a super bright green. The yellow is quite bright. I mean, these look bright, very, very bright. I'm excited to play. I don't know where I'm gonna wanna go with this today. If I kind of just create something all rainbowy or what, I don't know. I'm a little taken away by how bright it is, and I'm excited to see how it will all work out. I do not think this deep red is going to look particularly nice with this, so we will probably end up trying this some other day or some other time. Okay, so let's get into playing with some of this palette and seeing how it performs. As always, I am going to prime up my lids. I am using my Milani eyeshadow primer. All right, I really have no idea where I want to go with this look today, but that's all right. I'm just gonna, you know, play around and see what happens. Maybe I'll do kind of a little bit of a gradient, and then we'll probably end up popping one of these colors on the lid. All right, I think we're gonna go for pink and purple and green today, maybe? I don't really know. I think I'm actually first gonna go in with the color Clout. And we're just gonna put that kind of right around our crease area in the transition. Now, I do think if you packed, I mean, that color has pigment. She's kicking. I'm now gonna go into Baddie and use that to kind of blend out the edge. And Baddie is a little bit more of kind of a corally pink, so I think will kind of help to diffuse the edge a little bit of the color of the pink. All right, now I think I'm gonna go into Clout again, the really bright pink, and build up a bit more into the crease. But I'm gonna end up taking Freaky as well. So I think Clout, I might end up putting a bit more on this first half of my crease, and then Freaky more on the back half. See, now the only thing that's tricky for me, like these colors are beautifully vibrant, but that's like the deepest matte that I have is that Freaky shade, and I've been really putting it in on that outer edge, and it doesn't really carry the depth that I want it to have. But you know, nonetheless, we're gonna have a super obviously pigmented bright look. I think we're gonna go in now with Slippery and play with the pink because I haven't really done a pink metallic in a minute. We will certainly try with just a regular brush kind of packer and see what will happen, if it will pack on. If not, then we will dampen it up and see how it looks. Yeah, very kind of flaky, shimmery, and the shimmer is almost like silver, which is interesting. So let me grab a little bit of setting spray, dampen my brush, and then pack on that color. So really pressing and packing on with a damp brush helps, and it's interesting because the color ends up looking a bit more purple. I'm gonna try with my finger here. There we go. A bit more of kind of that metallic-y. Just such a difference between the eye where I've put it with my finger, the shadow, and with a damp brush. It's just kind of surprising how certain formulas work and better in certain ways. Woof! That is some bright color, but I'm here for it. Always am. All right, so I will be using the DownBoy blush for sure. It is a pretty light looking blush, so we will probably have to build that up. But let me get the rest of my face on. I don't know, we'll probably line. I could line my eyes with Iman's liner as well. But let me get the rest of my face on. I will bring you back in for the liner, lower lash, blush, you know, the good stuff. Side note, just looked at my finger for me packing on the shade, and it is completely stained. So I know my eyes at the end of today will also be completely stained. Just. All right, this look is crying for blush. So I am going to go in with this DownBoy blush. It says so many men, so little time. Super cute. I do love a good Balm powdered product. So let's go in and see how much color we can get. So with how much pink I've got going on my eye, we can stand for a good amount of blush here. Ooh, we have just pink extravaganza here. I actually really love that blush. Super, super pretty. And definitely has a bit more of kind of that luminosity that you don't always, I think, appreciate in blush. But I basically, when blush has it, you're like, oh, I see how blush can be a bit more than just color on the cheeks. When it's got a bit of that sheen kind of look, it really does look nice and helps to bring the apples of your cheeks really forward. I'm gonna just throw on a little highlight here from e.l.f. This is from one of their little duos. This is Watermelon. I just think this highlight might look pretty with the blush. Let's go into that lower lash line, and I think I kind of want to fill out the bottom with the green and really do like a duo two-color look here. Although we use the purple to deepen things up, but really the top just looks like pink. I am gonna open up this Iman pencil, which does have a very nice, I think it's always cool, at least when they add a shredder That's not what I mean, a sharpener to the top on the cap. That's always great. I think it's nice and obviously can be utilized for other pencils too if needed. But yeah, a very basic looking eye pencil. Let's see how creamy it is. I'm going to tightline both my upper and bottom like waterline area. You know, I'm mad at it. I'm like astounded. It's an eye pencil. Can't go wrong. Unless of course it was really hard, but it seemed like a decently soft pencil. Now, back into this Poppi Cosmetics. I do want to kind of smoke out my whole bottom really with green, but maybe on the very edge I'll have some purple. We'll kind of have to wait to see, but I do need to find myself a nice little smudgy kind of, what is this, angled kind of brush or a nice small pencil brush, because we're really going to go in and try to pack on this slimy color and see how much pigment we can pack. But this shade looks to be very green in the pan, but a little bit more yellowy. That's a little disappointing from eye to pan. It looks so bright in the pan, but on the eye is a little meh. Yeah, it looks sickly to me, which is not a cute look, not my favorite. We're definitely gonna go over with the flex color, and I think I'm really gonna have to dampen my brush and try to pack on as much as I can in that lower lash line area so it doesn't look as yellowy green. If this looked more true to green, it would have more of that cool effect that I kind of was hoping for. Instead, we look sick. But, you know, let's try packing on the flex color, the shimmery green, and seeing how that fares for us. I'm going to try with my finger to get some of this really bright flex shade right in that inner corner. Pop it in there. Gold green than actual lime green, and I would have loved that lime green to show through. It's fine, it's different. Will look better with mascara as always. I'm gonna go back into slimy and just kind of buff out my edge and blend that into the pink a little bit more. I mean, it definitely looks more kind of greeny yellow when swatched. I don't know, very interesting. I would have loved for it to look more this color green. Under the eye, I think would have looked better than this yellow, but we will play with the yellow and keep her. I am going to put on, I mean, let's see here. This red lip is certainly not going to be a color that's gonna look cute with this look. But I would like to just kind of swatch. Yeah, it's a bit more, it is, this is tough for me. I consider this probably a bit more of a brick kind of red than I do a true red. It is definitely more kind of blue based, but it is, let's see, not much of a smell, kind of just cosmetic-y and chemically. But it looks a little bit deeper than a true red, at least in my opinion. I'm just gonna probably end up throwing on like a little gloss, a more probably pinky moment gloss, and some mascara, and then we will close it on out. All right, everyone, so I threw on some mascara. I put on this e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Shine. I like this color a lot, and then I just kind of topped it with a gloss. But I really do enjoy this lip shine, and it smells like watermelons, kind of. Always about that. So yeah, I was pretty pleased with this box this time. I always find it, hold on, I'm trying to find the card. I always find it interesting, just kind of the products that are picked. Poppi I have seen before, and I think it was just on Instagram, but I do really like how the pink and purple turned out. The green, not so much. The green was not the green that I see. It's a bit more yellow, but still really pretty, and I will definitely continue to use this. And of course, it's got a nice big mirror, which I'm happy about. Beyond that, the other palette I could have got was from Suva Beauty, and that was the Saffron palette, but that one I think was more of kind of neutrally brown tones. But I guess it says, yes, formula is reminiscent of the world's most desirable spices. But I am glad I got the neon because your girl loves her bright colors. I do really love the DownBoy blush. I think this is a stunning blush color. Looks really pretty with the eye as well. I would never in a million years probably buy skincare that costs $134. I think that's a little bit outrageous. I don't know what is so, you know, why this is so expensive, what in here is so expensive, but this felt nice on my skin. I'll definitely keep using it. The liquid lipstick was a beautiful color. I just didn't think a brick red would obviously look cute with these eyes, so I will have to try that on differently. I don't know of the Sola look formula, but the color is pretty. I think it would look great, obviously, with just a simple black wing. Always probably my favorite way to wear a red lip. And then the Nutbush colored liner pencil, where I don't know where I put the pencil. She was just here a minute ago. Pencil, where you at? Here she is. I think Iman was sold at drugstores as well for a while. I don't know if it still is, or maybe it's QVC, something like that. But yeah, this is a basic pencil. It's nice that it has a sharpener. I think that's cool. But yeah, it's a basic brown pencil. I put it on the inner rim. It looked like it probably had already kind of come off some, so don't really know if that's a great way to use the liner. But a brown liner, I'll take it. Excuse me, sorry about that. So, yeah, I do think the eye look is fun. It definitely stained my finger and is such a bright pink kind of red shade that my eyes are gonna be in for some fun this evening when I take this off. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I certainly had a great time. I have done other Try Beauty boxes if you would like to see what past boxes included. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And wherever you are and whatever you may be doing, I hope you are able to do something you love every single day. See you on the next one, guys. Bye.